we are drastically seeing a huge increase, but I definitely can say that at least for the H-1B petitions, we are seeing new kind of RFEs, and we are seeing a little bit increase in the number of RFEs. And I think the primary reason for that is definitely the new H-1B rules that came into effect in January. So this stemmed from the final rule where they published these regulations uh, stating that they're strengthening and modernizing the H-1B regulations. And a part of these rules, what they've done is they're focusing more on the bona fide nature of the job. So in terms of focus on added focus on that, nowadays they're requesting for contracts. Now you have to show the contracts, you have to show the purchase orders, you have to show the content of the purchase orders, and client letters, vendor letters. So this new requirement, I think, is causing USCIS to issue new kind of RFEs. So they're coming back and saying that the old memo, the memo that got issued in 2020. So in the RFEs, they're stating that this memo has been rescinded, and now they are asking for some additional evidences. So that is where we are seeing some increase in RFEs. And then we're also seeing increased RFEs for proof of maintenance of status. So if a company has applied for a H-1B in the past, and that same employee is getting filed for an extension, one of the things that USCIS will say is whether that employee has been maintaining his prior status. So there is a lot of focus on USCIS side, where they're actually looking and asking us to prove that the previous petition, the employee has followed the terms of that petition. And what that means is, if it's a transfer, the employee has to work with the previous employer, he has to have pay statements, he has to be in that particular role, or if amendments are required, amendments have to be filed timely, and so on. So USCIS has been definitely scrutinizing what employee has done in the past. So before applying, so the previous H-1B petition, has the employee been working as required, and so on. So we are actually seeing a lot of scrutiny on that. And the reason for that is this new rule, the regulations that went into effect in January, they actually talk about ensuring that the employee has maintained his prior status. So that's also is contributing to this trend. And on top of that, the new administration, because of the new administration's way of looking at things. So again, they are looking at employer-employee relationship in a different manner. They're looking at wage level discrepancies in a different manner. If it's a wage level 1, so we're seeing an uptick in RFEs where USCIS is questioning the wage levels.